Boxingtalk.com here with former junior welterweight champion of the world, Vicious Vivian Harris, doing an interview right now. Cut them all off. They're talking to Boxing Talk. You heard? What's the latest and greatest, Vicious?
Everything is good, Playboy. It was good. You know what I mean? Brooklyn all day. You know what I mean? Just chilling, training hard, working out, keeping my body in good shape. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for something good to happen.
You have several options out there at 140. I mean, which one do you want to explore the most? The mandatory with Mbaye? I mean, what's it going to be?
The mandatory with Mbaye. Wow, that's news to me. You know what I mean? But that's what's up. You know what I mean?
Aren't you the number one contender in the BA?
I was number one contender in the WBC. You know? Yeah.
Mbaye has Junior Winter.
Junior Winter. You know what I mean? And then the last time I checked, I wasn't number one. They removed me. You know what I mean? But I don't know what's that about. But you know what I mean? I've been talking to Winter over my MySpace. You know what I mean? And he had a lot of things to say out his mouth. But I told him that the day I catch him, I'm gonna teach him a lesson. You know what I mean? But in the meantime, you know what I mean? I leave it up to my promoters them to get the fight soon.
Have your manager Jay Nunez been in touch with your promoter Gary Shaw to find out when we could expect you in the ring? You're looking slim and trim. You're not fat and out of shape. You're slim and trim. So when can we expect to see you back in the ring?
Man, I'm hopefully if we go back probably like February. You know what I mean? Early February, late February. You know what I mean? I'll be back. You know what I mean? Hopefully on HBO again. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know what I mean? But I'm working hard. You know what I mean? Staying focused, and I'm gonna be champion of the world by the end of this year. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna go to 147 and do my thing there. You heard?
Obviously, with Ricky Hatton coming down to 140, I imagine he's the guy you want to fight the most since he's going to be generating the most money. I mean, are you hoping that it's just a fight or two before you get to Hatton?
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, what was that?
I said Ricky Hatton is probably the guy you want to fight the most since he generates the most money at 140. How many fights do you think it's going to take before that's the fight that the public demands?
I'm saying at this point in time, you know what I mean, we could have been fighting right now, but you know what I mean, choose to go back and fight Durango for the IBF title. But I'm saying I don't have to fight any more fights to fight Hatton. You know what I mean? We on the same league. You know what I mean? He's not bigger than me. I'm not bigger than him. You know what I'm saying? I just happen to not have a world championship right now. You know what I mean? But I'm number one in the world and number two in the world. You know what I mean? And I'm a big name in the division. You know what I mean? So if the fight could happen with me and Hatton, that would be great. You know what I mean? But I heard he signed to fight Castilla after this fight. So I'm saying I love to fight any one of those guys, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm here in boxing for, is to fight the best and give the fans what they deserve. You know what I mean? It's the best fight.
So basically what it comes down to is whoever the networks want to see you fight, whoever they're willing to put you on TV on HBO or Showtime, that's who we're going to see you fight next.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Y'all all know that. You know what I mean? The network know that. You know what I mean? It's just up to these fighters to take the fight. They know we're going to take the fight once the price is right and everything is good with the promoter. You know what I mean? We're going to take it. We always ready. We always wanting to fight, and we was champion calling out fighters. You know what I mean? So now we not champion. We still calling fighters out. You know what I'm saying? So it don't make no sense. You know what I mean? It don't make no difference. You know what I mean? I go to 47 right now and teach Miguel Cotto a lesson. You know what I mean? They don't want no problem with me. You know what I mean? These guys, they don't want no problem with Vivian Harris. We all know that. The world know this. They don't want no problem with Vivian Harris. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. You know what I mean?
We going to continue to let the world know on Boxing Talk that they don't want no problems with Vivian Harris. But in the meantime, give us some closing thoughts for the fans.
I'm saying I just want to tell the fans, you know what I mean, thanks for y'all support. You know what I mean? I want to thank my team. You know what I mean? I want to thank everybody that supported Vivian Harris right through. And I told y'all I'm going to be back number one in the world. And I told y'all I'm going to be champion again. And I am going to be champion again. You know what I mean? I winter. If it's you, I'm coming to get it. And Mbaye, if it's you, I'm coming to get it. And Ricky Hatton, if it's you, I'm going to knock you out. Miguel Cotto, you know, I'm going to knock you out too. So it's nothing. Y'all guys, this hand right here is, I love my right hand. You heard?
Boxingtalk.com here with welterweight Edgar Santana. You know, junior welterweight Edgar Santana. I stay calling Edgar a welterweight at Broadway Boxing, but we get it right. I don't know. That's because you might have to go to fight to welterweight because you ain't getting the junior welterweight fights you're looking for. You were supposed to be fighting Dimitri Salita on HBO. That didn't happen. Tell us why.
I mean, the rumor was that
What do you hear?
I heard that they offered him a good amount of money, and he turned it down. That's what I heard.
What I heard was that everybody was basically on board and agreed to the fight, but there was some reason that his people weren't satisfied with the money that was being offered, so the fight didn't happen.
That's what I'm saying. But I heard they were planning they was gonna give him a good amount of money. It was definitely gonna be a lot more than me.
You're going to be fighting on February 17th, though, no?
Yeah, I'm definitely. We don't got no opponent, and I mean, we definitely gonna be fighting February 17th. We still don't got an opponent, but you know, I'll be ready for that.
I mean, obviously, you're probably disappointed that the Salida fight fell through, but at the same time, you're probably looking at it optimistically in the sense that after all these Broadway boxings, now you're being taken into consideration for HBO dates. Does that lead you to believe that at some point in 07 we're going to see you on HBO or Showtime Championship Boxing Opener, you know, something like that?
Right. I mean, that's going to be, February 17th, that's going to be like my opportunity, you know? And I mean, after that, who knows, man? I'll probably finally get that date, HBO or Showtime. Who knows, man?
What are your goals for 2007, Ek?
2007, get that exposure, like you said, HBO, one of the major, one of the major channels, and and win a world title or win any small title, get ranked in the world, and just getting known out there, man.
You and Dimitri are good friends. Do you plan on talking to him personally to try to see if this situation is one that could be rectified directly between the two of you?
I mean, tell you the truth. I mean, I can't say I can't convince him. I can't convince him to fight me. I mean, he got offered some supposedly a good amount of money, and if he's not fighting me, I guess it's for some other reason. I don't think it's the money. I probably sign up, but I don't think it's the money.
What else could it be if it's not the money, Edgar?
I guess probably his team, the one who see him in the ring with me yet, I guess.
Who are some of the other guys, if you can't get Salida, that you'd like to get it on with to make your mark?
I mean, there's a lot of I would say junior welterweights out there, man. I mean, right now we don't have an opponent, and I mean I'm willing to fight. I'm gonna be ready, and whoever comes, is gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I appreciate your time, Edgar. I look forward to having you on Boxing Talk in the coming weeks and months, leading up to your next fight on February 17th. In the meantime, give us some closing thoughts for the fans.
Thanks for the support. Boxing Talk, doing it big. Represent, baby.
Boxingtalk.com here with the Ring King, Danny Jacobs. It's not the $1 Million Baby no more. It's the Ring King. What you got coming up, brother? Tell us about it.
Actually, in February we got it's out in Africa. It's the 50 years celebrating their independence in Ghana. And we're gonna go out there. We're gonna fight their #1 guys, and there's gonna be a lot of celebrities from the USA gonna go out there and show love. So it's gonna be a celebration. And that's basically what I got coming up next. I got the Olympic trials. I'm in Olympic trials now, so that's this summer. And that's basically it for me.
Is the goal still 2008 Olympics before you turn pro? Is anything going to make you change your mind?
Nah, nothing's going to make me change my mind. I mean, I got a goal. I'm going to fulfill it. Even though I got a lot of guys out there coming to take my title, I know what I got to do. I've been doing it for the past 5 years. I've been doing it, and I just got to keep doing it till I reach that, the top level, and that's that gold medal.
People have been trying to get you to turn pro for like over 2 years now. What's the most you've been offered, and have you been made a tempting offer that made you give it a second thought on whether or not you're going to wait or not?
I mean, you got a lot of guys, a lot of managers and promoters come up to me and tell me what they could do for me. But, I never really got offered anything big, but, I tend to ignore that anyway because, I got my mind on something, and if somebody say $1 million, I might go, $1 million, what? So, I just stay focused and try to fulfill my dream.
That's what's good. I mean, the Olympic trials, who were some of the guys that you would consider your biggest threats to make the team? I mean, the Olympic trials, anything could happen. Sometimes the guys who are favored don't make it there. What are you going to do to make sure you don't get caught up and become one of those statistics?
Get out of Brownsville. That's my #1 thing. I got to get out of my neighborhood because I got a lot of friends. I'm not really a troubled kid, but, you never know what can happen in a neighborhood like that. So I'm going to Florida, going to training camp with my conditioning coach, Mike, and my coach, Victor. We're going to go out there, going to train hard for these Olympic trials, and each and every one of you guys, I'm going to see you. It's going to happen. But I just, I'm really excited because it's going to be like these guys are going to be training so hard. I'm training hard. I'm just good to see these guys at their best so we can really know who's the best to go represent in the Olympics.
That's what's good. We're going to get a lot more of the kid on Boxing Talk as time goes on. In the meantime, brother, give us some closing thoughts for the fans.
Man, I just want to thank everybody for the support so far. And until those who don't know me now, my name is Danny the Ring King Jacobs, and I'm the Olympic prospect for the USA, and I'm going to represent you and your family and everybody in the Olympics. So cheer me on. And Boxing Talk is the #1 website to get the boxing info. If you don't know by now, you better get up on it, baby, because we're rich, young, you dig?
Boxingtalk.com. Here with Paul Malignaggi, Hammerstein Ballroom. The next time Mr. Malignaggi's here, it's going to be February 17th, his big fight, HBO Boxing After Dark, and the Cherry. Tell us about it, brother.
I'm excited to be there, man. Excited to be on HBO. It's going to be big things that night, and looking forward to putting on a great show for everybody.
Is it pleasing to you that following the Cotto fight, you're right back on HBO, which is where you wanted to be with the Cotto fight?
Yeah, that's definitely a great thing. Considering, off a loss, not everybody will get to be on a network like HBO. Obviously, the loss was, you can never say it's a good loss, but it was a loss where my stock stayed up there. So getting on HBO is a big thing for me, and I'm looking forward to putting on a show for everybody.
What do you know about Cherry as a fighter, and how do you see the fight playing out?
I expect Cherry to come in really good shape. He's a banger. He's always in good shape, so I expect him to really bring the fight to me. But, Paulie Malignaggi got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. We could bang it out. We can box it out. We can do whatever he wants to do. Believe me, Paulie Malignaggi going to be ready for anything.
Do you feel you have anything to prove in this fight?
I got a lot of things to prove, man. More so to myself than anybody else. I didn't like the feeling of losing, so I'm an angry guy, man, right now. And I always said my next opponent was going to be the one to get it the worst because I'm an angry guy coming off the fight I just came off of. And somebody's going to pay, and the Cherry's the next opponent. So no disrespect to him, but the Cherry is going to pay that night because my fury is going to be on him.
Obviously, you take it one fight at a time, but what are you hoping a victory over Cherry does for your career?
Another world title fight. That's what we're all after. That's what I'm going to be looking to get after beating Cherry, is getting another shot at the world title.
That's what's good. We're going to have a lot more of the Magic Man on Boxing Talk in the coming weeks leading up to February 17th. In the meantime, give us some closing thoughts for the fans.
To all the fans, appreciate all that support, appreciate all that love, man, and look out February 17th. Cherry going to be doing the lean back real quick.
Boxingtalk.com here with promoter Lou Dibella, a.k.a. the Italian Stallion. Tell us about it, brother, the final installment of Broadway Boxing 2006.
This is a great show right now. Gary Stark's in for the New York State title, fighting Vernie Torres. Toughest fight of his career. Maureen Shea, one of the most exciting female fighters in the world, just fought. 3rd round knockout. It's a terrific card. We got Curtis Stevens, 3rd fight in 30 days, old school. Kurt looks good, man. Marcos Primera, the New York State title. Then right back tonight. So this is an exciting show. We got a lot going on here. And then a big up to my man, Sly Stallone. The real Italian Stallion. I was in LA last night. I saw the premiere of Rocky Balboa, and I'm telling you, people, listen to me. This movie is like the goods. This movie delivers. If you're a Rocky fan, this ain't no Rocky 4 or 5. This is like one of the best Rocky movies made. I'm really so proud to be in it. I play myself in it, which is one of the few things I do well, playing me. But I really had a lot of fun. I learned a lot, and Sly, big up Sly, great movie, man. And go out and see Rocky Balboa this Christmas. It's one of the best things in the theaters.
What can we expect to see from the Broadway Boxing Series in 2007?
Bigger and better things. More people, more crowds, more money.
Yes.
Ka-ching, ka-ching.
Jermaine Taylor got his win over Kasim Uma. Since then, Winky Wright came on Boxing Talk, said Lou Dibella and them better keep Jermaine Taylor away from me, but at the same...
I don't have to keep him away because as long as Winky's talking 50-50, he's keeping himself away, so there's nothing to worry about. But you know what? Kasim Uma, again, props to Kasim Uma, a champion. A man's man, went in that ring and fought his ass off. He lost. He knows he lost. But he went in there and he fought like a man. He made a good fight. I don't think it was JT's best fight of his career. But also, Jermaine proved what he is. He's a champion and he's a pleasing fighter. He got a heart of a champion. He went out there. He did what he had to do. He used his size. I don't think he fought the smartest fight he ever fought. I don't think he fought the best fight he ever fought. But he did enough to clearly win. But props to Kasim Uma because I think at 154, Uma's a champion.
The next time we're in this room is for a far more significant card on February 17th, unless there's a January installment of Broadway Boxing.
We're in here February 17th, downstairs. Huge card. Paulie Malignaggi against Edna Cherry. Sensational fight, main event, Boxing After Dark. Ishe Smith and Saku Powell, grudge match, great doubleheader. Downstairs, Hammerstein Ballroom, HBO, February 17th. Be there. Happy holidays, everyone.
There you go.